Hey guys, it's Sexy Saturdays and I'm Misty Eyez with Queens of the Week. So yeah, today's topic sucks. And I say that because I wish I would have peeked at it earlier. Usually I like to look at the topic right before I record because I don't want to have to think about it. I want whatever pops into my head to pop into my head. And today's topic really would have been beneficial for me to ponder all day long. So, off the cuff, what show would you come up with right now for television? So the first thing I'm going to think of, obviously, is Queens of the Week. When Pedro asked me to jump on board and help her with picking the channel, I was like, yes, I think this would be great. I think it'd be great to have a TV show like this, first of all, like Queens of the Week. I was like, yes, this would be a great show. Imagine a show like The View, where you have several different personalities, several different types of female impersonation. But to be successful, this would have to be, like The View, it would have to be many different types of people. You would need an older person. You would need a full-figured person. You would need a full-time tranny person, as in a transgendered or transsexual. Someone that would be... And again, I'm treading on words because I don't want to offend anybody by saying tranny, but I definitely think the show should have one. Or whatever we're calling them. That's not offensive. I definitely think that maybe even a new first-time crossdresser should be on the show. Somebody that's never performed before. And definitely open-minded, but also opinionated people just to get around and shoot the shit and talk about, oh, this topic, this week's topic. Or we could address things like shemale. Or whatever other topics have been. My second idea, again, not thinking very hard, but I would love to be like an Oprah. Have a Misty show where 1 week we just interview Celine Dion. 1 week we talk about STDs and like have a panel. One day we invite people on the show that have all been victims of transgendered abuse and have a full show full of trans people. Or 1 week we could do a makeover and talk about makeup. 1 week we could, just like my channel, like a Misty meets Ask Misty. And then have me, a trans person, or whatever we're calling us now, as the MC. And then my third idea would be another show that I really, really, really want to do, and that would be The World Through Misty's Eyes. And that would be me kinda going all around the world and doing weird shit like skydiving or bungee jumping or dining out at a restaurant in Naples or going on a roller coaster in Kings Island, Ohio. And this show would be basically all the things that I want to do. I love to explore. I love to travel, and I would want to do all the touristy things. Like, for example, I just got out of Chicago. One of the things we would do is definitely go to the Sears Tower, and now the Willis Tower, get in the skybox and talk about, you know, whatever. I would definitely want to take the architectural tour in the speedboat. I would definitely want to go to the Navy Pier and go up on the wheel. Do all the touristy things like that. But then at the same time, I would want to do restaurant reviews. I would want to do club reviews where I go and watch drag shows and talk about the shows there, talk about the customers and the atmosphere and the clubs. You know, basically do touristy things, gayish things, or trans people. What are we calling ourselves now? Obviously, it's not trannies, but things that, you know, definitely review the GLBT community clubs. You know, talk about the dance bars and whatever and hang out. And then also hotels. Like, oh, I was staying at the W and this happened. I was staying at this hotel and it didn't have free Wi-Fi and whatever. You know, basically just the world through my eyes, the way I see it, as a unique individual, trans person slash drag queen slash entertainer slash freak of nature. I don't want to offend anybody. Yeah, that's what I would say. You know, and obviously the unique weird things that I would see, and the weird reactions. Like, can you imagine me in like bumfucked Egypt, like in the middle of hillbilly town with the world's biggest hair on, trying to feed chickens or something weird, like, oh, this is what people do in wherever, Missouri or something, you know, and just walking around being fabulous but weird, you know, and the reactions and things that I get. And I think it would also be funny for Middle America to watch a huge drag queen kayaking down the Everglades, because I think there's a lot of travel shows out there, but none that are really targeted to the trans community or even the drag queen community. Honestly, I don't even know any travel shows out there that are dedicated just to the gay community. And I would want to wrap all those into one and be like, look. Plus, I think it'd be funny to watch for someone that is not exposed to drag queens or trans people in their life, to watch one of us run around and be like, oh my gosh, here I am in the Grand Canyon trying to ride a donkey or whatever. I think it'd be fun, and I would really love to do that. And basically just give reviews of, you know, the guy at the counter looked at me like I was a freak, and I would not suggest anyone to go there. I don't know, but that would be my idea for sure, is to come up with a brand new show called The World Through Misty's Eyes, or to remake Oprah, or to remake The View with me and other trans people and other entertainers. So yeah, that's Misty Eyes with Queens of the Week.